Alright, let's see here. Back for more Noob WoW. Sorry. There's something else here. Oh, you're 120. If you're wondering why I'm in Timeless Isle, it's because someone pointed out, and I believe your name was Pizza Man. If I get it wrong, it'll be on the bottom of the screen. There is actually a way to get to Draenor while skipping the entirety of the intro quest. I'm gonna try my best to skip these mobs, because I'm not sure if we can take them on as a 92. Navi? Oh, it's a moth. I need to turn that off. NPC scan for some reason is now scanning the entire area instead of where you're at. And yes, I do have overlay, but as you can see on the minimap, overlay doesn't seem to be working. Anyways, you want to head to the toads, or frogs, or whatever you call them. Which, by the way, you can tame them now. Let's see if we cannot attract any. You want to go to the water. Do this number. Of course, I don't have it on my bar. A minute. You've actually gotten the Dark Moon Fair mount. Not the one you fish from BFA. And down in the water, like right here, the boat is that close, is this cave. You want to go into this cave and get dismounted. You see a chair with fires and the sand shaped as a heart. Sit in the chair, click the fire, get into a Warlords of Draenor load screen. That will eventually load in. Now you're in Gungardo right here. Issue, you have no fly point to your garrison or anything because you skipped that entire thing. So if you don't have flying, you're going to have to jump into the water and slowly find your way to Shadowmoon Valley, which you're all the way over here, which is a very long walk. If you're flying, you have to fly straight over there, which is also not as long as walking, but it's long. But that's pretty much how you, if you're not a demon hunter. Demon hunters, you can just click the portal to Ashran and you skip it. But non-demon hunters, that's how you skip it. Skip that big long intro quest. Now, I am going to hark back to my garrison. And well, we're back. Now I have to go back to Embody Village. We're doing Embody Village. We're ignoring that for now. Also, true to what I said off screen, I killed this dude. The kind of cheater's way. because I'm not skilled in this class to survive. So I used my 110, who's not 120 yet, but he'll get there eventually, to kill it after I tagged it with the warlock. Now, I might have to do that numerous of times on some places because I don't think they fixed the scaling in Warlords of Draenor areas. Which, the wanted for the elephant goes to this dude. I also did not get something at the garrison. Oh my. I'm not gonna use these because I want to see how much 7 can sell. Hopefully for a lot. So if you're wondering what took me so long to record more, I was kind of trying to quickly level my main server's 110s.
Well met.
Four should be enough. I'll grab 6 just in case.
For the Alliance.
So I need to do this. Back to what I was saying earlier. Some of the non-elite mobs, but they're named, hit harder than the elite mobs. I'm not kidding. I keep switching subjects, but the reason I was leveling the main server ones like I'm doing them 2 at a time, it's because I don't know how long people are going to be interested in the Legion invasions. Because I don't have on any of the class mounts on the ones that are not leveled 110. 120, I mean. Like the only one I did when it was actually current content was my paladin, which was my main. I do everything on her. So right now it's turned off, but I have the druid so-called mount. I have it turned off because I think it's an ugly son of a bitch. And the Death Knight. And that's it. I'm working on a hunter and priest, which disciplined priest does more damage than a shadow, which is sad. And I think all those buffs and that they were planning on doing for the specs that needed was coming in the patch. Which, why in the world would you put that in the patch and not release it just now? Save some people from waiting to play the spec they want to play. Also, apparently warlocks are the worst class, sort of the worst class. They're like down there with druid. And shamans and shadow priest. according to the forms. So, I can't remember what spec they specifically said. So I probably in a bad spec. It's just destruction. Whenever I get to my warlock before the patch, he's in demonology. Because if you haven't been in BFA, let me tell you, some areas have these mobs like closer than what these two orcs are. This Horror Master and this Void Mancer are a lot closer, and your Void Walker here has an AoE taunt that taunts everything near it. So if you just want to pull a small amount, sorry, your Void Walker kind of pulled the whole thing. So I have the Fel card. I think it's the Fel card. That warlock. Because I'm kind of tired of the Void Walker AoE taunt. So I think they changed it, but these guys used to drop things for first aid, cooking, and all that. I forgot to click that. There we go. Because I don't know about you, but I really don't want to be here in this area. I really don't like warlords. So I'm kind of trying to speed through it. No, I killed enough orcs. Okay. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're putting the flames out so our fairy dragon can come over. We're gonna have to kill you. Grab that, because that gives you experience. I don't know why, but I have run into a few chests in BFA that doesn't give any experience, and they don't have worth shit of rewards in them. The war resources are like, the highest I have gotten is 15.
Something is amiss on this world.
Now we have to do this number.
No! Tamara! Ner'zhul! Stop this! What do you want?
Your blood will grant me the powers of the Dark Star. To Shazgul with you.
Yiril! No!
Tell your prophet that his era is over. Darkness dawns.
Champion, focus your attacks on that thing. I will protect the others.
Let's see how long it takes us to kill this fucker now. is dying. What else is new? Oh! Jesus. Thing was coming after me. Oh, that's...
Great prophet. Nerzul is taking the captives to Shazgul.
We need to get our eyes onto the field. Rangari can help us. Not all who wander are lost.
Alright, I have a BOA. Neck. Like this BOA does me now.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay. We'll do those later. He or some other kind of mobs. I think it's mainly that thing we just killed can drop an item for your profession. To learn Draenei. Not Draenei. Draenor profession. What the hell was that noise? And this is... where? And Garrison, okay. So, if you're wondering why we're not gonna go anywhere else at the moment, we want to do this one next. For some reason, the question marks are no longer showing on my mini-map. That is wonderful.
Arcanon Porus.
And now we need to go all the way over there. We don't have a flight point. Right, next part, that's turning off because I'm sorry, but it's annoying. If it wouldn't scan the entire area, like the entire Sharamoon Valley, I would keep it on, but it's scanning the entire Sharamoon Valley, and it's annoying. And you are right here.
You are welcome here.
And that is all the way down there. We're doing the profession quest. I'm sorry. I swear we get into actual real quests afterwards. Also, there's a bonus objective somewhere. It's marked as swords, but there's too much junk on this map. Okay, that's it. I'm pausing. Okay. Now that it's off, we can continue and not aggro those birds. I think this is a bonus objective too, yeah. Let's well do this then. Sad day when your minion can't handle 2 mobs. And I wish I could interrupt, but sadly I don't have an interrupt. Ah, shit. Why do they never buff the minions' health? Honestly. Not your pets if it's not like a tanking pet also suffers the same way. If you're not a Beastmaster, Beastmaster pets actually survive. But if you're non-Beastmaster pet, Beastmaster, and you're not experienced with the Hunter class, they actually do freaking die if they're not a tank pet. The fact that these void priests seem to be attacking a lot. So I hope if everything was stopping on cooldown. At least it's not as bad as my paladin. Seriously, most of the time on my main I'm sitting there twirling my thumbs. Oh my god. think I'm supposed to be looting them with this. Trying to find my interrupt button, but yet I don't have an interrupt. I think the Felguard has an interrupt.
I'm out of range.
Something's done. Wow, that was fast. I honestly think I'm supposed to get the clothes off these guys. That's a rare. I'm not taking the rare. Because the rares in Drain are strange in their scaling. You have some that are weak, and then you have some that will kick your ass. Am I supposed to? Those birds are not named. Their name isn't highlighted, is what I meant. Which means they're not part of the bonus objective. Oh, what the hell? I wish there was a place that I can go to see classes on the damage meter per spec. I tried googling it and nothing came up. So if anyone knows where I can find that, please tell me. Oops, didn't mean to click it. This does not heal me for a lot. that even worth it? No. Right. Next episode, we're finishing the bonus objective and hopefully finishing this profession quest. This has been Lennon C, signing out.